We tried Tyrande Priest on the last coaching session yesterday on stream, and I gotta say, this deck actually surprised me very pleasantly. It's a pretty fun deck, not very easy to actually pull off what you're trying to do with it, and you're always gonna be living life on the edge of your seat with this one, because it has a lot of control, but you also are flying very close to the sun on a lot of these plays. In this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about the deck, talk about the mulligans, win rates, as well as some general tips so you know what you could be doing with, as well as what you should be expecting against this deck. So if you enjoyed the video, a like and subscribe would be appreciated. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
As you can see, Tyrande Priest right now is not exactly sitting at the top of the tier list or anything like that, but it is actually above 50% barely, but still. And I do believe if you actually know how to play this one, you're gonna be a lot further from 50%. Here's the list we used up close, and yeah, what the deck is actually trying to do is you're trying to play Aviana preferably as soon as you can, which could happen a lot sooner if you know how to pull it off, because you could actually drop this girl down to 1 mana with the help of the new Twilight Medium. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but with the help of your overplanner, you could actually set yourself up for success this way, and depending on when you're going to be able to play the Twilight Medium, you basically decide when to actually try and pick up Aviana as your next top deck. And this way, as long as you don't shuffle anything back in your deck, in 1 or 2 turns you will be getting Aviana, and you could set her up for 1 mana with the help of the Twilight, and that can be pretty huge. Cause paying 1 mana instead of 9 for this thing can be very solid. After 3 turns, everything you play becomes only 1 mana, and that's how you actually can pull off the OTK, which consists of you playing the Champions of Azeroth after you have actually played Tyrande, and this way you are gonna get yourself 4 Alliance heroes. And the ones you're really going to be hoping for here would be Archmage Antonidas and Velen. Antonidas is going to start giving you fireballs, and Velen is going to double up the damage from 6 to 12. And you don't really need Velen, if we gotta be completely honest, like Antonidas is just more than enough, you just start fireballing the shit out of the opponent. But with Velen you might need a lot less mana to actually do so, cause some of these opponents can actually have above 60 life total. This is the main combo of the deck, it's not at all the only way you actually win with this one. You could just control the opponent basically forever. You could also just play some very big men in the form of, let's say, turn 6 Ferak if you've actually set it up properly with Twilight Medium. You could pull off a very fast Ziliax. There are several different ways you could be actually winning with this deck, but yeah, at the end, pulling out the OTK with Champions of Azeroth definitely is one of your favorites. Going through the deck, we have a couple of bird watching so you can fish out the important minions you're looking for. The minions you really would like to be seeing here would be, let's say, Overplanner, let's say, Twilight Medium, and later on you could also be looking for something like Tyrande and such. But normally you're not going to be happy looking for Aviana with this one, because you'd much rather play her down for 1 mana with the help of the Twilight, like I said. The Parrot Sanctuaries allow you to actually pull off things a little bit sooner, because you have so many Battlecry minions. And you could even stack the Battlecry discount, so maybe you play something like turn 7 Aviana or turn 6. That kind of stuff, but in order for that to work, you actually need to try your best not to be playing Battlecry minions, and you do have a few that are not Battlecry, but most of them are. A minion that's not Battlecry would be Ancient of Yore, so that can be a pretty nice way to be spending your mana while trying to save your Parrot Sanctuary stacks. Thrive in Shadows helps you find the important spells quicker, and depending on what the situation is, you might be looking for Bird Watching in the early game, you might be looking for Shadow Ruin in the mid game. Repackage can also be absolutely clutch against some opponents. And at the end, you also might be looking for some Champions of Azeroth too. Chillin' Vol'jin is in here so you can actually play all of the Hunter cards, like Bird Watching, like Location, that kind of stuff, so no, you cannot replace this bad boy. Tyrande Priest is pretty decent, stalls the opponent nicely, and also makes your hero power into imbue, and that can also be pretty helpful. A lot of the times you are actually going to be very happy clicking that hero power over and over again, and that's also a great way for you to actually get yourself a cheap spell. And one of the best cheap spells you could be getting out of the imbue is actually the drink. Because with the drink, you're going to have yourself an easy way to actually activate your Archmage Antonidas later, if you don't have other cheap spells at your disposal to start getting fireballs. For instance, Repackage would not be a great 1 mana spell for you to activate your fireballs that way, because that is indeed going to throw Antonidas back in your deck, and you're not even going to get yourself a single fireball if I'm not mistaken, so be careful like that. You will need a cheap spell to activate that thing that doesn't actually wipe your board. The Overplanner, very awesome, and a great way for you to actually cheat out some very big men when you're not supposed to, like getting yourself something like a 1 mana Aviana on turn 5 or 6, 1 mana Ferak like that. Heck, 1 mana Essera would be great, 1 mana Ziliax, 1 mana Ceaseless, all of that good stuff could be crazy good for you. And in some cases even 1 mana Repackage might be the way to go, all thanks to the Twilight Medium. So be smart about how you overplan. The first card you pick is the one you're gonna top deck next turn. The second, and the third. Not exactly rocket science over there, but yeah, be smart about this and keep track of what you're top decking when, in order to know when you actually want to be playing that Twilight medium. The Champions of Azzinoth, like I said, the only reason we have it in here is for you to get yourself Antonidas or Velen. It's not a 100% chance of you getting those, but it's very likely, especially with the double cast thanks to the Tyrande, and you only need one Archmage Antonidas for the OTK to work. The Greater Healing Potion is also pretty nice, and something I did not notice is this thing now also draws you a card. Not only heals you for 12, but also draws you a card, so it's a lot more decent nowadays. So it's actually a pretty good way for you to be stalling the opponent while cycling your deck, all of that good stuff, and it's also not a bad spell to be getting from Thrive of Shadows. Nerion Fancy is also pretty cool in here, because he's another way for you to have a way to actually control what you're going to be discounting with the Twilight medium, because this guy is going to be showing what your next top deck is. So as soon as you see Aviana that way, you basically plop Twilight, and then you end your turn or just draw a card with something like Greater Healing Potion or something like that, in order for you to actually pull off the thing. The other cool thing about this, guys, you don't even need to draw the next card with the Twilight. You could indeed just play this guy. If you see there's Aviana, you play this girl, and she will make Aviana into 1 mana, so both the fortunes are also going to be down to 1 mana, so the sooner you play the Aviana, the better. You might actually want to just straight up play one of the copies as a 1 mana Aviana. Yes, after that you're also going to top deck a 1 mana Aviana, she's going to be kind of useless for you. But yeah, this way the cycle will start sooner, so that's in your favor. One thing I'm not exactly sure, and we didn't dare to actually try in the session, was would the cycle restart if you play another Aviana after you've played your first one? Do let me know in the comments if you guys know the answer to that. I'm assuming it's not supposed to restart the cycle, but God knows we didn't have the balls to try it. Xavius is also pretty cool in here. You could be getting some pretty cool dark gifts on your minions, but he's basically like a minion tracker for you. You will be having a better time finding yourself the medium this way, or Tyrande if you need her, that kind of stuff. The Shadow Word Rune can be great against some big opponents nowadays. Ancient of Yore helps you cycle through the deck nice and quick. Twilight Medium, absolutely broken card, and you don't always want to be using her just for straight up Aviana. In some cases you're just playing this one as a Hail Mary. If the opponent is pushing in your stool, you might actually get lucky and find yourself a 1 mana repackage or 1 mana Ziliax, that kind of stuff. 1 mana Ferak actually clutched it for us on that one game, so all around pretty great cards. Bob the Bartender, usually used for freezing, but in some cases you might use him to draw yourself free minions, that can be interesting. The repackage super broken because it doesn't even kill off the opponent's minions, so if you're against something like a Demon Hunter, you're not even gonna give them idiots in their rest pool for them to resurrect over and over. Tyrande, pretty clutch for you, because you do kinda need the double cast on your free next spell, so you can actually have a shot at getting Archmage Antonidas from your Champion of Azeroth most of the time. We already talked about how important Aviana is. Usually you would rather play her for 1 mana, but sometimes you just play her naturally at 9 if the opponent allows it. Ferak can be super busted, but be careful with this guy because sometimes he can draw a lot of cards for you and you're not going to be very happy burning some combo pieces. In the end of the day, you are a combo deck, but if push comes to shove, Ferak usually is the way to go as well. Essera is pretty nice. She's also a nice way for you to gain some mana back, like if you are on the Aviana turn already and you think you're going to be missing some mana, spend a few mana first, then play Essera and she gives you free mana back basically, and that can be pretty solid. Ziliax is going to be the twin module plus perfect module here so you can heal a bunch, and last but not least we have the Ceaseless Expanse, yet another great control tool for you. We don't have too much stats for the matchups, but you're going to see you're great against Death Knights, not so great against Imbue Pallies, and 50-50 against Hog Demon Hunters, so not the worst stats in the world, but far from the top tier in it. Here's what it looks like going first in the Mulligan phase. Overplanner always top tier, Bird Watching so you can find Overplanner faster, Parrot Sanctuary is great, Narain also pretty cool, Tyrande Priest so you can get yourself the Imbue hero power, and the Twilight Medium also very good. Xavius is also another way for you to be finding those core minions. On the coin, again, we can see the same stuff, so mulligan accordingly. All around, that's it for the deck. Far from the best out of the lot, but if you're trying to have some fun in Hearthstone and you have a lot of dust, maybe you want to try this one for a few games. I myself was pleasantly surprised, and I really did enjoy playing this deck, not gonna lie. Hope you enjoyed the guide. If you did, you know what to do. Now let's check out some of our games on our coaching session in Legend with this deck. Hope you enjoy. Okay, against Dick. Do we like Dick? These are the questions that keep me up at night.
I would toss the potion and keep everything else.
Sounds good.
I think
Sounds a
from
bit right.
from what I saw, the goal here is to go to over planner and get what's it called? Twilight Medium, so that you get Aviana as the second card, and then you play
Hmm.
the discount to get it to 1 mana.
Yeah, that can be
That's
busted.
the
That's the dream.
yeah. Think bird watching.
Yeah, let's try for that planner. So much for that. Funny how it gave you only singles too.
Yeah.
Against this guy, he tempoed out Brittlebone. We are expecting him to be slow. I mean, Ziliax doubled up with the extra stats would be pretty cool. The rest you kind of whatever anyway, so yeah, Ziliax sounds fine. About it. Bigger, better Ziliaxes.
It did coin it, so it's probably Menagerie. If I had to
Oh yeah, now he decided he did
guess,
coin it.
yeah.
From Thrive, do we care about extra bird watching right now, or should we start discounting battle cries? Maybe discounting battle cries for Celiax faster would be the way to go. So yeah, put down low KK. Let's try using.
Use it.
Yep. It's gonna be a turn 5 or 6 Ziliax way things are going, so I think we're gonna be pretty busted against them. Could also repackage them soon.
So another Sanctuary.
I think that'd be the adult thing to do. Question is, do we just hero power or do we thrive?
The only thing that we need right now is bird watching. Everything else. I mean, we could use Shadow Word Ruin if he uses that Menagerie. So we can always wait another turn.
Let's just heal our mouth for now.
And
use the location, yeah. Okay. Oh, he is slow. So I guess doing what we're doing is not super cash money. There's that planner we're looking for. But we don't have the discount.
And we can always play over planner into Twilight Medium into Aviana, but it's super slow. I mean, he's almost board locked, so.
Hmm.
And we do have some healing.
We could actually fish out bird watching for the Twilight right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're okay with it. Yeah, let's try.
Nope.
Wow, as if.
Should we grab the healing? Can help us stabilize until we get what we want.
Yeah, I think it's fine, yeah. Just heal your face. Not sure you're super keen on playing it right now. It's gonna cost you the Ziliax next turn.
So should I
use location one time and call it a play. Next turn it might be a Ziliax turn for you. I mean, technically speaking, we could also do a 0-mana overplanner next turn, and if you top deck Twilight right now, who knows? We'll see. Cup next turn. What cup? There she is. Is that the way? She is a taunt.
So first we play the overplanner.
Yeah, I think so.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Okay.
There she is. So we
Well,
pick Aviana.
yeah, do
and
that.
then-
Wait. I think we fucked it up because now we're kind of dead
Oh.
almost.
Oh,
Um,
we have a taunt.
yeah, I guess. Out of these, who do we care for?
Bob can freeze the entire thing.
The fortunes are kind of interesting too. Question is, who do we need next? I guess Bob is priority. Yeah, Bob. I don't know. Calderay, whatever. Use one location first, and then play Twilight and heal your face. There we go. A bit safer in it.
Next turn we can play Aviana and heal ourselves.
Yeah, that ought to do it. That
Then
ought to
we have
get the
the
juices
repackage.
flowing.
And then we have Zilly. And then we can try our luck.
Yo.
Ideally, we would get Tyrande. Are we just dead? No.
Nope. Give it some time. Okay. Do we care about that extra mana we could be getting? No, right? Yeah, just play Aviana. 12 healing, hero power healing. And the free 2 should kill the leech, question mark? Or the free 2? Maybe the free 2, because this way...
He has the hero power and just kills it for free.
Yeah, kill off the free 2. Do we care about using? That allows the Ziliax next turn either way. No need to use it, just pass. I doubt he has a destroy a location play.
The citadel stands strong.
Okay, he's board locked.
That was lucky. Louis with the flex. Here you go, Bretta. That's what we got. It ain't much, but it's an honest flex. Okay, sucks us dry. I think it's Celiax time in it. Yeah, location Ziliax for the tempo. Kill off the leech with one, the 1/4 with the other. Naviana can go face, right? Looks kind of fun, I guess. Quite the roller coaster of emotion for this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it, you.
Right now, I think we just need Tyrande.
Mm.
Because that
Around
gives
a
you
waiting
more,
room.
gives you more chances with the champions.
Yeah. That was a little bit of an overkill if you ask me. We could just repackage this bullshit soon.
If we repackage the minions with Reborn, they lose it or they keep it?
They lose it. They just come back as original minions. Should we just imbue that hero power? That basically is gonna fill the board with 0 mana idiots.
I was thinking about that.
We could also consider... The Tyrande thing is happening next turn, it? Or the turn after?
Yes.
Either way, I think you go with Calderay and use that hero power. Question is, should we greater healing potion without the hero power first, though? Because what are we trying to get out of this? would be giving you 5 mana or less. I think you heal your mouth first and then use location. Hero power, that is. Yeah. See it.
The 1-drop.
Churgeon, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Play it.
I mean, I don't want to kill it anything right now because of the everything is down to 0.
We like him the way he is. Yeah, sure thing, Louis.
We also have the Bob plus the Fortune guy.
The spell was actually smarter there indeed, because that would have allowed you to do a lot of extra Velen bullshit later. I think it was the spell all day, any day.
Oh, but
and we could have used it on one of the dragons, I guess. Dogs. Okay. This should be giving you the, what's his face, Tyrande. Let's do it. Verb.
Do we want to do that because this is the we can use the fortunes for the spells, right?
Yeah. No Tyrande, sadly.
We
Overplanner?
can use Overplanner to get it.
Okay, let's
And
see
we
it.
can always bob.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Sedge.
We can get another champion.
Let's get 2 Phyrexs, huh? Get Phyrek first. Yor. Sarah, I don't know. Play Narain. And use 1 Phyrek, question mark. Let's see it. Yeah, let's play a Phyrek. And use hero power, I don't know, it's probably crazy at this point. You're not gonna be able to do anything, basically.
Yeah, don't have the time.
Apparently it killed your board too. Hellfire probably intensified. Oof, our hand is full. Oh god.
No, next card is repackage. See, this fortune tells you what you're gonna overdraw.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Ugh. Now you're gonna overdraw that rush
Kinda.
that you just put.
Guess we should be faster, especially with the Farag bullshit. We could have played so much more. You could have put down a Sarah, could have put down Yor. Plenty of things.
But now we can take a little bit slower because we have so much value.
Hmm.
And we also need to start emptying our hands so that we can more value from the Tyrande with the champions.
Okay, next one is repackage again. Well, let's go with a Sarah. Get yourself even more mana. You can put down the Yor.
And pedal picker.
You haven't activated it yet, though.
No.
Didn't we have an imbue card in here? Thought we did.
We
Play the Yor.
The opportunity to get one.
Should we just bob to draw a couple of minions? You don't have that many minions left. Yeah, use bob to draw minions.
Draw minion and get 2 copies.
Yep. Freaking shitless. It's a lot of shitlesses.
You can always go face and use Ceaseless into Firak.
It's probably gonna bite us in the ass, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably
go
gonna
face with the
overdraw.
7/5. Play 1 Ceaseless, play a 1 mana Twilight. And hero power, and let's see what we discover. Wasn't a great play, but we need the room. Orbital Halo on the Ceaseless, I don't know. That's all.
We have to run the...
There we go. Should we play her as the... Like, should we play the copy of Tyrande? Actually, she's not gonna be the copy of Tyrande, she's gonna...
Yeah, be the
something
one. I
else.
think that first we need to clear our hand, so we probably play the couple of Ceaseless. After if we have anything after we attack, so that we get more
That's
value.
actually gonna be a lot of extra stuff in it.
Well, the Ceaseless will remove themselves. We'll end up with one.
Yeah, but still... Won't we be overdrawing madly with the champion of Aznaf? Maybe we gotta do some repackage first, I'd say. We bang him in the mouth first. Yeah, bang him in the mouth first. Repackage. Ceaseless. Into... Ceaseless? Tyrande. We missed one room. Maybe put down the pedal picker first, probably would have been better. There's your guys.
But we don't have a way to activate it. What we do with probably hero power.
Wait a minute, it's 1 mana. Antonidas. Yeah, hero power. Play Antonidas, hero power. Pick the spell. Play another Antonidas. Come on, Antonidas. Shard spell in his mouth. There we go.
Pressure.
Yeah, feel the burn. Feel the burn.
Ah,
Are you joking?
I was trying to see why I couldn't do it.
I'm like, what? What's happening, Grandma? Yeah, that was funny, not gonna lie.
Okay.
Definitely could have played that one much better, but it was quite the roller coaster of a game, wasn't it?
Yeah. I told you when it's good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's really bad.
Yeah.
And we could have easily screwed that up if we didn't get a spell from the hero power.
What do you mean? It always gives you a spell. I guess the only low roll would be a spell you can't actually use, or something like another repackage or some shit. Okay, bird watching is cool.
Everything else, I think.
Is the Tyrande Priest is horrible against this guy? I'm down with it.
It helps you in the early game, and we need
Yeah,
that
you
there.
would be happier with the hero power, wouldn't you? So yeah, bird watching and Tyrande I think would be the keeps.
My heart is still racing.
Fun stuff, fun stuff.
Relax your mind.
Well, there's your card. Games like you drop this. Do we ever consider Parrot Sanctuary Ring? It does allow you to play the Tyrande next turn. Is that smart?
Thinking what other things we could be doing.
Let's just chill for now. This guy's not supposed to be that fast. Better save the coin.
Relax your
Look at him being that fast though. I think I'd rather bird watching here, question mark. Yeah, let's do that.
Next turn we can drop the color
Exactly.
and you won't do anything. This is not what we wanted. I mean, we can use the fortunes to know when we're gonna drop the medium.
That would be a valid play if we were not getting pressured this much, though. I wonder if just straight up second Twilight would be the way to go, just because you already have one and it's gonna buff you nicely.
Yeah.
I'm down for the Twilight, I think. Arian is cool and all, but it's way too wishful thinking. That's about it.
The first time I saw this deck, I played against it and I lost it from Twilight into a 1-mana repackage.
That sounds cool. Yeah,
Not
we might
sweet,
just
was it?
YOLO it. Might just have to YOLO it. You don't always have to do the Tyrande bullshit. Okay, let's go with Calderay.
We don't have the mana. Oh, Calderay, sorry. Yeah,
Mm.
I was thinking the other one.
Yeah. Okay. Yo. It's quite nice, the Twilight. I think we're in need of a nice little high roll. Have so many big men. Wouldn't mind a Ferak, a Ziliax, a Viana, repackage, Bob. I mean, this would be an even better repackage for you because he hasn't triggered that ass. If we had one. What'd you bring me? What'd you bring me? YOLO! Yeah, let's do that then. Whip it. See what that ass do. Couple of Pyroblast into those 2/4s, you know? Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of cool. What?
Bird watching into hero power.
You mean location?
Yeah, I said bird watching. It has birds, so.
Yeah. Yeah, put down the location on the right side and hero
Right side?
power, sure. 5 healing would be nice if we had one. Overzealous healer and play it. That's about it. Yeah, it's pretty fun, but you gotta be on your toes with it.
You can play it again, the medium, and see what BI roll. He's gonna heal with.
Yeah, we don't care.
Oh, he's not.
Doesn't.
No, he's not.
Healant.
In that case,
We're not keen on discarding shit. That ain't bruh. We're overloaded thanks to that fuck.
we can kill that one with this.
Choices.
Use location first and then play the 4 mana, sure.
This
The
one?
free mana. The
This.
free mana, what you called, yeah. Destroy history free. And let's see what that hero power do. It's gonna give you a playable spell. Bullshit.
We overdraw if we keep it.
Yeah, get ship surgeon and go Facebook, yeah.
Starting the operation.
Yeah.
We have lethal next turn if he doesn't kill anything.
Bold of you to assume he doesn't do anything though. Okay. You have assumed right. You have made an ass of him. Can't stop winning. 100% win rate, guys. Deck's too good. Deck is too good. That's Ferak attack. You gotta trust in the Ferak, guys. Ferak is to be trusted.
When
Unless
there's
he's not.
very little to win, then there's not.
I mean,
much
he's
we
just a
can
Hail Mary at a lot of the time, but...
Yeah.
As long as you're not gonna guarantee win without playing Harak, Harak is usually the way to go. But if you rely on the combo and your hand is kinda stuffy, well, Harak can fuck you over. Harak can be that fucky. Full tossage, right?
Thinking keeping the medium just because if you fall behind, it can give you another Furak.
Could, but going first, I don't know. I'd rather full toss for the better early game stuff like bird watching and overplanner. Okay, that helps. Yeah. That's about it. Show me your deck.
Relax your mind.
Seen this before.
You're gonna notice we have actually trimmed the bushes so our deck looks bigger. Let's see what the F5 do. Okay.
Nothing.
None of these are great.
We can grab the repackage. We
It's
should
the
be
only
able
one
to
not
survive.
completely useless. Technically, Champions of Azeroth could have been a pick if you had jack shit, but we do have things to do around those turns, so yeah, Shadow repackage probably is worth it. As long as this guy doesn't tempo the shit out of us around turn 7, repackage is gonna feel very nutty against him.
Relax your mind.
Seen this before.
What do you mean? It's brand new.
Where's that cat?
Yeah. Okay, let's plan. We have a plan, guys.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Tahiti.
Okay.
Co-op, we actually have the setup here, don't we?
No.
I mean, not yet, but you picked Twilight here. I think. The Calderay is also actually tempting. Next turn you could actually location Calderay. I'd say that's probably better. Yeah, let's grab Calderay. Burb? Burb, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And here... Another one? Think so. Yeah. Sounds a bit right.
So this means we have 3 turns until we can get what we want.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. He's not that quick. Literally exactly the same game, by the way. Yeah, I'm down for us to Parrot Sanctuary here for the sake of having it on the board so we can start using it. So Parrot into use it into Calderay. Let's think a little about using it again this turn. Next turn we are playing the Ancient of Yore probably. So we could actually stack that location and that might be helpful. Yeah, I'd say you can use it.
If we use it, it gets down to 4 mana.
Yore is not a battle cry.
Oh, that's right.
Big brain. That's why I get paid the Boku bucks, guys. I'm very good at reading sometimes.
Just to see if you were paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were. You're lucky. It's going to be on the test.
Oh, for sure. Apologize for what now, Louis? What then now? Okay, let's think about it. We are getting a couple of burb watches over and over. I don't know. I
must weigh the consequences.
I think I'm down for the Yore here, man. Yore buys you some time for the repackage action. Yeah, Ancient of Yore and... We still traded, right? Might as well get it done.
The 3/3, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You can kill it anyway.
That's about it.
It's turn 5. He's going to get that 5 drop anyway.
Perhaps. If he does play the 5-drop, we might just chill a bit here and not give him anything to trigger off from, so the repackage fucks him over nicely. Yeah, I think I'm down. We have decent odds of getting healing out of that too. So let's go Burb Watching into Burb Watching.
We can
What'd that
grab
do?
another Yor.
I think it's gonna come down to that, yeah. Burb
Another
again.
one?
Yep. Burb it up. Twilight sounds good. And Hero Power for 5 healing, hopefully. Bitch.
We can still use it on a 2-4.
I think we'd rather put down the Ship Chirurgeon, so it's like a soft taunt for him. It's not a battle cry, so it doesn't fuck us over. Yeah, put it down, and we don't need to be using the second half of this location unless we need it, so for now just chill with it. Scowie? Who was Scowie though? That name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
It's just
Ew.
repackaging, right?
Repackage all over again. Good old repackage. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Should be Bob. You will
Is
play
Boob
one
the
more
play,
thing.
guys?
We can save Bob later to draw.
I must weigh the consequences.
I'd rather repackage,
we
I
can-
think.
Yeah, I was thinking we could use Bob, but we can't.
Yeah, repackage.
I've studied situations like this before.
Okay. So do it. Okay.
I was thinking playing Yor. Just not sure if we should play the medium.
Nah.
But at this point, I think we're falling a bit behind. And
We
with
kinda
Yor-
are, but if he gets baited into developing here, we'd be much happier with a second repackage after that. So Yor is actually kinda cool, because that's something that's not getting repackaged. So yeah, let's drop the Yor. You can Hero Power again, hope to get a little bit of healage. That ain't it. We're not... I mean, play the Paper Angel and put it on the board. You don't care. It doesn't give him a great way to kill this, so... Good news, it's not a battle cry again. Yeah, that's all.
his hand is so full that box won't do him any good.
Gotta be careful with the Paraglass, this guy can possess too.
He has damage from hand.
Yup. Apparently healing is something we do not possess.
I've studied situations like this before.
Let's use location as Sarah.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Should we play the medium?
Thinking
to get
about
a
it.
taunt?
Yeah, I think so. Whip it on the right. You don't want to get Cleave healed. Not that he can set it up properly, but he could.
What?
That's all.
Yor is gonna give us a 1 mana. It's gonna be, well,
Not the
could've been
worst.
worse.
We are begging for some of that.
Risks are always worth taking.
Another one? No.
Miss us with that shit. Come on, in the 6-2. You dick. Yeah, dick. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of needless damage.
So what I'm thinking here is Shadow Word Ruin
That would proc his idiots, though.
and then into Bob.
I'd rather just Bob, though. Bob freeze, so next turn we have even more shit to repackage back for him, and we're not proccing his Death Rattle for... what's her face?
I've studied
But he
situations
does
like this
still have
before.
access to hit us with Arana.
Hmm.
But I mean, if we heal, we should be...
I feel like we should
Out
be
of it.
fine.
So Bob?
Yeah, Bob freeze. 1 mana heal that face.
Draw. Probably should have done this first. Should we use the fortune?
Sure. Put it down, hero power. Quickly.
One mana,
Shit.
right?
Conjure and don't play it. That's all. Okay, we're getting Tyrande next turn. We don't feel particularly happy about it. We have way too many targets for this Arana to be too good for him. Still gonna try. Miss us with that shit. You dick. Lucky bastard. Still has the Zephyrus crap. God, that was so rigged. 25% chance my ass. Shit. Okay, I think that was good for you. Oh god, it's one off. How's the hero power never giving us healing, by the way? Like, fuck me, man. Is there ever a play? He can give you Ziliax. Let's try for Ziliax out of Xavius, yeah. We should have probably used Parrot Sanctuary first. There he fucking is. Reborn with full health. I mean, it's not like it matters, but yeah, grab that ass. And wait a moment. Should we include the location here first? Yeah, do that. Put down location first. Use it. And battlecry that Celiax into the Arana and the Lifesteal Shitter. I probably don't need to use the second location, do we? That was so lucky though, damn. This deck is really liking to live dangerously. Living on
See,
the edge.
I promised fun.
Yeah. This deck is great at edging people. Ew. Typical priest behavior, guys. Typical priest behavior. Oh god.
For that.
Probably. That Ziliax, no way in hell doesn't have enough. God damn,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Hold up.
He has another one. It's
Yeah,
phase.
but who knows what it is? Could be a pyro. Piece of shit. You dumb bitch. That was a good game still, though. That was kind of a good one. Probably should have taken care of that Arana. That definitely dealt a lot more damage than it should have, but that fucking 7 damage was so outlandish it wasn't even funny. That was just stupid the amount of damaging cards this guy had and shit.
Yeah.
Bit too much for comfort.
Let the blight begin. The Loa are watching, even here.
Against the dick.
I would keep one location. Not sure if we should keep both.
Yeah, same. One ought to be good. Something.
This medium seems to be a 100% keep on the coin.
Yeah, it can be pretty busted. One mana big stuff usually does that to a man. Okay. No need to waste the coin here, is it?
Don't think so. Seems to,
Yeah,
it seems
just
to be
chill.
slow. Location?
We use it this turn. Yeah, location, because technically next turn we could Calderay and still use it and have a turn 4 Twilight. Technically we could even coin out. Use it.
We can.
Actually, maybe we should not have. It's fine, that's all. Probably should have just placed it and not do it, but it's fine. We're not in a hurry for the Twilight anyway. That's actually not a bad play. Let's do that then. We gotta be careful
Maybe.
against Dirty Rats against this guy though.
Xavier's right.
Yeah, I think so. Against this guy, we could actually Naren. It's a little bit fucky that we're gonna have to wait for it, but extra Twilight is also kind of cool.
Is best.
But I think Naren makes sense against the slow deck. Yeah, Naren. Chocolate Naren.
No need to use the location now, right?
No, next turn we are gonna play it as is for 4 mana.
Yeah, just play it, right?
Yeah, whip it out. Whip
Can have a
it.
glimpse at the future, so we know when to play the medium.
Exactly. We are seeing into the future. This is also kind of a soft protection against Dirty Rats. It's probably not going to be super keen on playing a Dirty Rat against you with these things.
We could bird watching and then see what card we get. If it's Aviana, we can still use location and drop the medium, but I mean, the
that's
odds.
not what bird watching does, though, is it?
Yeah, you're right.
I'd rather just go with Tyrande Priestess here and
Find a way.
Hero Power, maybe.
Elune, bring guidance.
Might.
Slipping away.
Yeah, smite a leech. And kill that thing. Something. Okay. Maybe we should have been using locations all this time for a potential 7 mana Aviana. Against this guy, I'd say we don't really care too much about the Twilight Medium landing on the Aviana as much, but I don't know. We'll see. That's a lot of leeches. We have the coin and repackage, so we might just fuck him up like that. He wouldn't be too happy having this as a repackage. We'll see. See what else he do.
Let's see what the future tells us.
Okay, even more Sons of Leeches. Cool. Ooh, Fartak, but I don't think that's that great. Go face coin repackage. Is that the adult thing to do? It's not like we have a great way to deal with all these leeches anyway, so I think I'm down. And do we use the location? At this point, it's kind of whatever. Just pass. Jimmy.
Talk, little Death Knight.
Could use a color ray, lock him a little bit.
We can take the damage for now. Let's Thrive in Shadow, see if you can get another repackage potentially. Yeah, grab that. Use the 2 mana Burb Watching. Over Planner. Should we just Hero Power though, or what?
It's only punish if we get the Aviana as the first pick. We
Let's
can
just
always
go with
do it
Over
next
Planner,
turn.
sure.
Time is slipping away.
I need a vacation from my
Okay, do not pick that. Ancient of Yore, yeah. Heal. Bullshit. Another Yore, maybe, I don't know. That's all. Not ideal.
We probably should have waited this turn and used the planner. If we got Aviana, we could have dropped the medium, ensuring that would get one.
That might have been better. Yeah, maybe just hero power was the way to go.
We can repackage this. I was thinking
Did he
Firak,
hand buff
but
the
he's
shit out of
walking.
his hand or something?
He used that silk thing.
Yeah, but looked like he hand buffed his hand there, didn't it? Yeah, +1/+1 a bunch of times. Not that big a deal.
Talk, little Death Knight.
Yeah, 3 times.
Those does look like an okay repackage, innit? Plenty more where that came from, though. We could Yor, but we're starting to look pretty sketchy with all of those starship pieces. You could be that Exodar. So yeah, I'd say it's repackage. Okay. I do have Shadow Word Ruin left in the deck. Do we just Firak here? Use location into Firak. You might get Supernova and get to play one of the spells. Okay.
He has a big, nasty starship.
The bigger the better. Cute. That's all. Next turn we could play a couple of yours or something. That would be fucky for the... I mean, we don't give a fuck about Aviana as much, do we?
At this
It's not
point,
necessarily supposed to get played for 1 mana. Ew.
he didn't play anything bigger, no.
Nope. Guess his hand is absolute dog water. Is he
Just
reading the
imagine the
Shaladrasil
bot.
cards for the first time or something? Fascinating. 5 damage AoE apparently. Should we just Yor him to death?
Are we healing?
Yor is
Okay,
kind of the same thing with extra card draw. I'm down to Yor.
The healing
I must
draws you a card, so you have the fortune to tell which one is next.
Okay, you're not wrong. Let's see that first. Okay, that's better, right? Kind of advances our game plan a little.
Mm.
We could use
Thinking if we
one.
use it right now and we get Aviana as the first pick, I mean, at this point we don't care that
At
it's
this point, it's pretty high chance of getting her. Let's get Planner first.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Bird watching. Champion at this point.
time is slipping away.
Bullshit.
Zilly.
I guess.
You
And
can always. Oh, I was saying we could do it again.
hero power quickly.
Imbue.
Imbue, yeah, play it. Might as well.
Aviana being on the bottom of the deck 2 times in a row, it's not fun.
You be like that sometime.
Is there trouble?
I mean, we can get it with bird watching.
Dude's trading for his life. Yeah, let's see a bird watching first, maybe. Wow. Playing
if we
hard to
pick
get.
Zilly, we get a different third pick.
I mean, it's not a pick, it's just a top deck.
Yeah, it's run. Yeah, yeah.
Cyril allows you to do a lot more stuff. But Zilliax feels pretty nice on this board, don't it? This guy feels desperate. Let's just grab Zilly, sure. Zilly in play. Kill both those shits with the Zilly and go face. At this point, we don't care about the combo as much. This guy's kinda not very happy even against the big-ass board.
I think I don't know if this version of the deck runs Corpse Explosion.
Might. Him having
It's
to
update.
use that there wasn't very cash money for him. Problem is we don't have a great way to deal with this right now. Ceaseless is somewhere in there. Somebody has shitless expense. It's not even playable for us yet though. Ew. Situation's getting hairy. Ew. That triggered his leeches instead of the extra idiots on the board, so that wasn't too bad. But now it's really gonna come down to a Viana bullshit. I'm not sure we can handle that for free turns after a Viana too. Wow, thanks for that game. That did reshuffle your deck though, so maybe Aviana's around the corner, but we need something better than Aviana at this point.
We can hero power and get repackage.
Perhaps, but that is a very, very unlikely scenario.
Now you're getting a bomb.
Yep. Bartender Boob. Kinda locks him out. There's a Viana.
But we don't have time.
If you Twilight into Bob, that gives you a 1-mana Viana.
I was thinking if it should be worth it to use the hero power to see if we can get a repackage or something. First.
Yeah, use the hero power first, I guess.
See,
Wow.
if you call it, it's not luck.
Apparently. Yeah, whip it out, I guess. And
You're right.
I mean, we can still Twilight for 1 mana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whip that. Okay.
Wait.
That was kind of lucky.
I'm gonna use it, right? I'm gonna use it.
Okay, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Now that you just said it, the sooner the better. Not just said it. The sooner the better.
You defile the dead.
Cool story, Bob. What you got there, bud?
The one he was aiming was the return to your hand.
Ew.
Oh, it tells you. Cool. I don't think I ever saw this.
I mean, it's not supposed to tell you because there's 2 pictures in there. Right now, Deck Tracker might actually be cheating, guys. We're not supposed to know which picture this one is. There's a grand total of 3.
It maybe just
Oh my
Tell me.
goodness.
is that a hint?
Talk, little Death Knight.
No,
No, it's just
No,
took a
it
wild
said-
guess. It's not it.
Yeah, that one he was saying that was
It was just a wild guess,
Davis.
apparently.
hero power for repackage again.
Yeah, I'll start with that.
Yeah. And I don't want to draw a minion. Do I? No. Ceaseless is still good.
Good Bob for now, and that's gonna handle it. The 0 mana Gravity Lapse, I guess, does reduce this a little. Yeah, play that. 6 mana
one.
Boob. And just a Yor?
I think so. We need the card draw.
Okay. Ceaseless any day now. That also helps. That also works. Gotta just stall him. Please, call us Joseph Stalin. Oh god. Regret. There's that card draw you were looking for. Okay, that could have gone worse.
Talk, little Death Knight.
Where's that shitless shit spans? That ain't it. I mean, we do have that. We can also heal. Should we start off by healing? Gives you card draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see
I
the
was thinking
card
we
draw
should
first.
hold on to it.
Probably Yor is gonna happen too, yeah. But at this
Here it
point, we've got to be
is.
kind of careful.
So we need to start emptying our hand as well.
Mm-hmm. So Yor might not be a very cash money for you.
Probably use Ruin.
Yeah, play the Ruin.
Drop the location. Maybe another Does dropping the Aviana screws up the other one?
It starts a free turn cycle.
I'm not gonna risk it.
I don't even know, man.
I think
Yeah, put down
better-
location, use hero power.
Calderay?
Yeah, play
maybe?
Cal. Use location first. Location first, Calderay.
Hero power.
And then hero power quickly and discover, hopefully, I don't even know what. Some playable.
It's good.
I don't know, yeah, use one. Yeah, on there. That's all. Okay, this way we have ourselves a bunch of extra triggers.
Should be winning this. Hopefully. Famous last words.
Looks like it. Looks like it. If I was a betting man, I'd bet on us.
Just to be careful not to screw the order.
Sarah's gonna fuck him up nicely now. Let's see that deck in action now. Let's see what that deck do. Wow, this game was long as fuck.
So I'm thinking Isera into
Sarah,
Tyrande.
Viana, Yor. I mean, we don't even need to play that many shits. But yeah,
Let's just top deck the bombs and get that over with.
actually, you don't want to play a Sarah first. Play the Vianas first.
Both of them?
Location first, Aviana. Location again, Aviana. That was stupid. Play Tyrande.
Both Avianas, right?
Yeah, I think so. But why the fuck did... I don't know. Yeah, Aviana, Tyrande.
Champions.
Yes, champions first, then Isera. Okay, there's your guy. Put down...
I don't think we can just play
Okay, go for it.
Antonidas and Velen.
Yeah, just go for it. Start Nightshade T and start Fireball on that ass.
12.
Cute. Yeah, basically dilly-dallied a little bit longer there for the sake of Essera refreshing more mana for us, but this guy was so dead it wasn't even funny. Yeah, well, you did say the deck is fun, and I gotta say, it's the deck we actually won the most with too, so I guess it
Yeah,
has
for
that
sure.
going for it. Pretty wild deck in it. Definitely one of the decks ever, I can tell you that much. Definitely one of the decks ever. That was cool. That was a fun little session we just had. Both the Dummy Warrior and this deck were pretty cool. Playing off meta decks well actually is kinda cute in it.